Are you tired of choosing paint colors that feel outdated the moment you finish painting? Wondering why your home doesn't have that fresh, current look you see in design magazines, and worried that you're going to pick something that will look completely wrong in just a few months? I'm Ashley. I'm a professional paint color consultant who works directly with top interior designers and paint manufacturers to identify emerging color trends. And in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to give you 7 paint colors that designers are saying will be absolutely huge in 2026, so you can stay ahead of the curve and create a home that feels fresh, current, and perfectly on trend. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. I'm your virtual paint color consultant and decorator who has spent over a decade working with luxury designers, attending major design shows, and consulting with paint companies to identify the colors that will define the next wave of interior design. And I help people like you make confident color choices that will look amazing now and continue to feel current for years to come. Today, I have 7 carefully curated paint colors that represent the absolute biggest trends designers are predicting for 2026. And these aren't just my personal favorites or random trending colors from social media. They come directly from my conversations with top designers, trend forecasters, and paint company executives who spend millions of dollars researching what colors will resonate with consumers. These colors vary in intensity, undertone, and application, so pay attention to these characteristics because understanding why these specific colors are trending will help you use them successfully in your own home. I want to be clear about something up front. Trends aren't about following what everyone else is doing blindly. The best trends are the ones that reflect broader cultural shifts and lifestyle changes, and these 7 colors perfectly capture where we're heading as a society in terms of how we want our homes to feel. Let's start with our first color, and this one represents the biggest shift I'm seeing in color trends for 2026. Sherwin Williams Cavan Clay was their color of the year for 2019, but designers are telling me that warm, earthy terracottas like this are making a major comeback in a more sophisticated, refined way. Cavan Clay has a light reflectance value of 60, making it a medium-toned color that's warm and inviting without being overwhelming. What makes this color so perfect for 2026 is that it represents our collective desire to bring more warmth, comfort, and connection to nature into our homes. After years of cool grays and stark whites, people are craving colors that feel nurturing and grounding. I'm seeing designers use Cavan Clay in dining rooms where families want to create that cozy, gathering around the table feeling, and in bedrooms where people want to feel wrapped in warmth and comfort. The earthy undertones make it incredibly versatile with natural materials like wood, stone, and linen, which aligns perfectly with the organic, sustainable design movement that's dominating 2026. If you want to be ahead of the curve, Cavan Clay gives you that sophisticated earthiness that feels both current and timeless. Our second color represents another major trend that designers are embracing for 2026, and that's the move toward more complex, sophisticated greens. Benjamin Moore Forest Hills Green is a deep, rich green that's absolutely gorgeous and represents our growing desire to bring the calming, restorative power of nature into our homes. With an LRV of 15, Forest Hills Green is quite dark, but that depth is exactly what makes it so impactful and current. This isn't the bright, energetic green of previous decades. This is a mature, sophisticated green that feels grounding and peaceful. Designers are telling me that green is the new navy, and I completely agree. I'm seeing Forest Hills Green used in home offices where people want to feel focused and productive, in bedrooms where they want to create a retreat-like atmosphere, and even in kitchens where they want something unexpected but still sophisticated. The key to this trend is that it reflects our collective need for spaces that support our mental health and well-being, and green has been scientifically proven to reduce stress and promote feelings of calm and balance. Forest Hills Green gives you that connection to nature while still feeling incredibly chic and current. Now let's talk about a color that represents one of the most exciting trends I'm seeing for 2026, and that's the return of sophisticated complex purples. Farrow and Ball Brassica is a gorgeous purple gray that's absolutely perfect for the current moment. With an LRV of 22, Brassica is dark enough to feel dramatic and sophisticated, but light enough that it won't overwhelm most spaces. What makes this color so perfect for 2026 is that it represents our desire for colors that feel both calming and energizing at the same time. Purple has always been associated with creativity, spirituality, and luxury, and Brassica captures all of those qualities in a way that feels completely current and sophisticated. I'm seeing designers use this color in creative spaces like art studios and craft rooms, in bedrooms where people want to feel inspired and peaceful, and even in powder rooms where they can be bold without committing to a color in a space they use constantly. The gray undertones keep Brassica from feeling too bold or overwhelming, while the purple adds just enough personality to make any space feel special and intentional. This color perfectly captures the 2026 trend toward spaces that support both productivity and well-being. Our fourth color represents a trend that I think is going to be absolutely huge in 2026, and that's the move toward warmer, more complex neutrals that have real personality. Clare Current Mood is a sophisticated grayish that manages to feel both neutral and interesting at the same time. With an LRV of 81, Current Mood is light enough to work in any space, but complex enough to feel intentional and designed. What makes this color so perfect for 2026 is its subtle mushroom and pink undertones that create warmth without being too bold or risky. Designers are telling me that people are tired of stark, cold neutrals and are craving colors that feel nurturing and comfortable while still being sophisticated. Current Mood perfectly captures this desire for what I call cozy sophistication. I'm seeing this color used throughout entire homes because it's neutral enough to work everywhere, but interesting enough that it never feels boring. The trend toward warmer neutrals reflects our collective desire for homes that feel like sanctuaries, places where we can recharge and feel comfortable, and Current Mood delivers that feeling perfectly. Now let's discuss a color that represents one of the most significant shifts I'm seeing in color trends for 2026. Moore Hale Navy has been popular for several years, but designers are telling me that sophisticated complex navies are going to be even bigger in 2026 as people seek colors that feel both calming and powerful. With an LRV of 12, Hale Navy is quite dark, but that depth creates the kind of sophisticated, cocoon-like atmosphere that people are craving. What makes Navy so perfect for 2026 is that it represents our desire for spaces that feel both protective and empowering. After years of uncertainty and change, people want their homes to feel like safe havens, and deep, rich colors like Hale Navy create that sense of security and strength. I'm seeing designers use Hale Navy in master bedrooms where people want to create that luxury hotel suite feeling, in home offices where they want to feel focused and productive, and in dining rooms where they want to create intimate, sophisticated spaces for gathering with family and friends. The trend toward darker, more enveloping colors reflects our collective need for spaces that feel protective and nurturing while still being incredibly stylish. Our sixth color represents a trend that I think is going to surprise a lot of people, and that's the return of sophisticated warm browns. Moore Chocolate Mousse is a rich, complex brown that's absolutely gorgeous when used correctly. With an LRV of 9, chocolate mousse is quite dark, but the warmth and richness create an incredibly luxurious and sophisticated feeling. Designers are telling me that brown is having a major moment because it represents our desire to connect with natural organic materials and create spaces that feel grounding and authentic. This isn't the orange-toned brown of the 1970s. This is a sophisticated chocolate brown that feels incredibly current and luxurious. I'm seeing chocolate mousse used in libraries and studies where people want to create that rich, intellectual atmosphere, in bedrooms where they want to feel cozy and protected, and even in kitchens where they want something unexpected but still sophisticated. The trend toward brown reflects our collective desire for colors that feel authentic, natural, and connected to the earth, and chocolate mousse delivers that feeling while still being incredibly chic and current. Our final color represents what I think might be the biggest trend of 2026, and that's the move toward colors that feel both calming and energizing at the same time. Farrow Ball Pigeon is a sophisticated blue-gray that perfectly captures this duality. With an LRV of 25, Pigeon is dark enough to feel sophisticated and cocooning, but light enough that it won't overwhelm most spaces. What makes Pigeon so perfect for 2026 is its complex undertone that includes both blue and gray, creating a color that feels both calming, like blue, and sophisticated, like gray. Designers are telling me that people want colors that support their mental health and well-being while still feeling stylish and current, and Pigeon delivers exactly that. I'm seeing this color used in bedrooms where people want to feel both relaxed and inspired, in home offices where they want to feel calm but productive, and in living rooms where they want to create spaces that feel both peaceful and sophisticated. The trend toward colors that support well-being while still being beautiful reflects our growing understanding of how our environment affects our mental health. And pigeon is the perfect example of a color that's both therapeutic and stylish. Now that I've given you these 7 incredible trending colors, let me tell you the most important thing about using trending colors successfully in your home. Trends aren't about blindly following what everyone else is doing. They're about understanding the cultural and lifestyle shifts that drive color preferences and choosing colors that align with how you want to live and feel in your space. The best way to use trending colors is to understand why they're trending and then apply that understanding to your own specific needs and preferences. Here's exactly what you need to do to use these trending colors successfully. First, understand the why behind each trend. Cavan Clay is trending because people want warmth and connection to nature. Forest Hills Green is trending because people want spaces that support their mental health. Brassica is trending because people want colors that inspire creativity while still feeling calming. Current Mood is trending because people want sophisticated neutrals that feel nurturing. Hale Navy is trending because people want spaces that feel protective and empowering. Chocolate Mousse is trending because people want authentic, natural-feeling colors. Pigeon is trending because people want colors that support well-being while still being beautiful. Second, choose the trend that aligns with how you want to feel in your space. If you want to feel energized and creative, consider Brassica or Forest Hills Green. If you want to feel calm and protected, consider Hale Navy or Pigeon. If you want to feel warm and nurtured, consider Cavan Clay or Current Mood. If you want to feel grounded and authentic, consider Chocolate Mousse. The key to successfully using trending colors is understanding that the best trends are the ones that reflect genuine lifestyle needs and desires, not just arbitrary style preferences. These 7 colors are trending because they address real human needs for comfort, well-being, connection to nature, and authentic self-expression. When you choose a trending color that aligns with your personal needs and preferences, you'll create a space that feels both current and deeply personal. Remember, the goal isn't to have the most on-trend home. The goal is to have a home that feels perfect for you and your lifestyle, while still feeling fresh and current. These 7 colors give you the opportunity to be ahead of the curve while creating spaces that truly support how you want to live and feel. The most successful use of trending colors happens when you understand the deeper reasons behind the trends and choose colors that genuinely resonate with your personal style and needs. These 7 colors represent the absolute biggest trends that designers are predicting for 2026, and I'm confident that at least one of them will be perfect for your home. Take the time to understand why each color is trending, consider how you want to feel in your space, and choose the color that best aligns with your lifestyle and preferences. When you get it right, you'll have a home that feels both perfectly current and authentically you, which is exactly what the best design trends are all about.